So today's vlog is going to be a bit different. Well, it's yesterday's vlog, but I'm filming it today because I didn't want to write it. So I woke up, had breakfast at 8. This is all because I got a phone call from Wayne Howe. Everyone at H&M is having a party, and yeah, I got a phone call at like 8 in the morning waking me up. But it was obviously 2 in the morning your time. Who knows? So went down for breakfast and then went to see Pun Pun to see it. Thought someone was trying to sell me something, don't worry. To see if me and Liz could get a bicycle ride in the countryside. We left at 8:30 and the guy who took us around was really good. We cycled on the road for a little bit and then straight into the countryside, like through all the fields. It got pretty like rough terrain at some points, and the bikes they're like a bit cheap. So the wheels are quite thin, they're not like meant for that kind of thing. It was fine. I had a little ride on a bison, which was a bit weird, and thought I was going to fall off. I'll steal one of Liz's pictures of me and shove it in. After cycling for about an hour and a half, we went to the beach, and it was quite dark, a bit like now, so didn't brave the sea or anything, didn't have swimming costumes anyway. Just sat by the beach for 45 minutes, had a chat, whilst our guide sort of slept in a hammock in the back of this like dodgy shop. Classic. Then we cycled back to the hotel, Bob's your uncle. There was a weird wedding going on, so I didn't want to go in the pool. Sounds silly, but they were like blocking the pool. I was like, I don't want to get involved in this. So I sat in my room and had some Tom time for like 5 hours. Skyped Alex Dinsdale, Kieran Chillingworth, George Dobson, Laura, don't know her second name, really sorry about that, and what was the other one? Alex Proudfoot. For an hour maybe. They were still up, just say that, like 3 in the morning, so it was quite an interesting experience. Tom time was had. Good. I think this has to be the ultimate selfie. It's a selfie video, me talking about myself. Ultimate selfie. Those extra sounds you're hearing are just trees and insects. After Skyping and just chilling, we were supposed to meet at 5 for a cooking lesson, but because Pun Pun, our tour guide, has hurt his foot, because he has gout in his foot, has got pretty bad in the last few days, he wasn't able to organise it. But me, Jacob and Bob asked him what the name of the restaurant was, and we just went anyway and had our Vietnamese cooking lesson. So, you know, if you want any recipes, I can just give you the recipe. But if you want to know how to cook Vietnamese stuff, look online, because I wasn't paying attention. I was tired. I just wanted to eat what I cooked. They pretty much just cooked it in front of you, and then you ate it. I chopped up some vegetables. Does that count as a thing? It was a thing. Well, that was fairly unsociable because I was down at the end of the table with Bob, and there were some Mexicans with us, and I just didn't feel the need to communicate that much. Like, I was there to learn how to cook and then eat. It was like a meal with strangers, which just annoys me. Like, it's like going to a restaurant and being forced to sit with people who you don't know, and then they talk to you. And I didn't want to deal. But yeah, the food was good. It wasn't the best food I've had, but I'm not surprised because I half cooked it. Afterwards, we went to a few bars and commented on the fact that there's a bar called Why Not? ? Everywhere we go. There was one in Ho Chi Minh City. No, that's not true. There was one in Nha Trang by the beach. There was one in the place yesterday. Hoi An, one in Hoi An, and one in here. God knows where we are. It's such a blur. But yeah, and also Angkor Wat in Siem Reap. They have this thing with question marks in their bars, I think. Gonna have a bar, gotta make it a bar. So yeah, when we were in way out in the markets on Saturday, I saw this great iPhone case that said iPhone like noodle soup, which is my new thing because it's so cheap and so nice here, and I'm gonna cook it when I get home, and it's just like the best thing ever because feeling like a troll underneath a bridge.